semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, with Allie LaForce reporting courtside. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Ball is the point, with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And for the Raptors, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. MP out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, and this was a big discussion among us here at the table, the Bucks beat the Hawks 110-102 in Las Vegas.
Atlanta had the lead going into the fourth, but Giannis and the Bucks took over down the stretch. The Greek Freak ended up with 32, 14, and 9. 1 assist away from a triple-double.
Now to the sideline for more on MP's monumental performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
It was pretty unbelievable. We're sitting here stunned. Thank you. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane...
And again for 3.
And with every three-pointer made now, he comes closer to that top spot.
You know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Colin Sexton.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The 3 from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Looking to end the run. Charlotte again missing.
Trying to match 3, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Trains the 3-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense. Practically giving them those shots.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. A chance here to rank the top rookies in the NBA. The race for the Rookie of the Year. How about these guys? Oh, what a group. He's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in this season for him.
And he hasn't been quite as quick as some of the other first-year guys in terms of settling in, but I think he's just about to come into his own.
You know, everybody's pace of development and adjustment is different. He certainly is a little behind right now, but I'm starting to see signs that his game is taking shape, and I bet you he cracks the top 10 before long.
Pass to Knipple. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Out to Miller. Launches it. It's rebounded by Quickly.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. Good, another from 3.
Nails it, and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
And it's good, 2 points. Barnes has got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Clock at 6. Ball with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's the Toronto Raptors feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. In for Trey Mann. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Brandon Ingram's out there with Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's MP. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Sexton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was on a tear in that game, recording a season high in points. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill. Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Again, that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
MP Whitehouse connects again from distance.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That three moving him into his
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the three and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And I didn't think anyone would touch Curry's record for threes, but here we are. MP has done the unthinkable. What an incredible season.
Advanced poetry.
Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. And you look back at when the idea of the NBA Cup was first bandied about, there were skeptics for sure.
Well, chalk one up for Commissioner Silver and the league office once again. The level of fan interest and competition ratcheting up, especially here in the knockout round, it's been an unqualified success.
Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
And the first one drops. Over the last 2 decades, Kemba Walker has been one of the few bright spots, Clark, for Charlotte basketball.
Yeah, you look back at his time there, he led the Hornets to their last 2 playoff appearances, Kevin. He retired as their all-time leading scorer, and now they're thrilled to have Kemba Walker back as a player enhancement coach.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first. Quarter. But right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Quickly finds MP. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Hornets trail by 14. Miller outside. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, Bridges. And Pirtle pulls it down. MP way outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP has got the confidence already.
Here's the screen. Inside. Bridges passes the ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton. And again, the Hornets missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
MP right outside. They get it again. They shoot again. And Pirtle lays it up and in. And the Raptors.
Dumbass.
Lead by 19.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball. And Barnes sends it back. MP deciding where to go with it. Pirtle kicks to Ingram. MP inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 13 points in just this quarter. MP getting it done for Toronto. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Alright, Christian, let's go. Hope she makes it. I need the $10,000 now. Please, man. I keep it. If you make it, I keep it, okay? I keep it. Go.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. I'd like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Charlotte Hornets.
If we had the NBA Cup when I played, I'd fill it with Soda Shack and hold the record for the longest chug.
Oh, what a shameless plug, but I'm going to tell you, that stuff is so good, Ernie. It's so good.
Almost drowned.
Oh, sick.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And halftime is come and gone. And the second half of the NBA Cup semifinal is here. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Raptors leading by 21, and Charlotte looking at who they've got. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Gonna go out there with Bridges.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Strong work inside by Knipple, proving he's more than just a jump shooter.
Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Ball sets a screen for Miller. Right wing. Here's Knipple. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Textbook use of the pick and roll by the rookie Knipple. I love how opportunistic this young man is in these sets.
Barnes screen on Miller. MP dishes to Barnes. Ingram wide open, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
You know, Ingram is somebody you have to watch closely on the perimeter because he's improved his outside shot so much since coming into the league.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. They grab their own miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Knipple with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Ball up top. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. To the inside. Out to Miller. There's the pick. Over Ingram. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at MP, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Barnes against Bridges. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. MP outside. .149 left in the third. And that one's good. Barnes has got 8 points.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
They're checked in for Toronto. MP against Miller. B, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Miller.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
To the paint, here's Knipple. And he takes... it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Knipple's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Miller against MP. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up. And it's quickly missing. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ball, the pass to Miller. Puts it up. MP grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
2 points, that one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ball from long range.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And so it's Toronto with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the... And we're back. Last quarter, the record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. It was absolutely incredible.
It really is. Even if we knew he was going to get there at some point, it doesn't make it any less unreal. No matter what happens in the future, this will always be one of the greatest seasons.
He's making a change here. MP's checked in. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
They've got Grady Dick, MP out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Bridges, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ball against MP. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Miller at the elbow. They need this. And Knipple slams it in.
Don't sleep on Knipple's hops now, because he's definitely more than capable of hammering it home.
MP passes to Dick. Back to MP. MP sets the screen for MP. Dick can't get it to go. Charlotte's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
Perfect communication and timing on that alley-oop. Bridges saw the opening and then bounced right to the rim.
Here's Barrett, off target with the jump hook. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Just 5 on the clock. Knipple, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Charlotte again missing. Toronto with the ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Mamukelashvili. On the wing, MP. Defended by Bridges. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin.
Double, go. Double, go. 46, 4 and 10. One shot missed. That's not bad.
To the east side of the bracket and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
Your fans on social media are constantly beating the drum about how important you are to the team's success. Does a double-double in the win prove what they say? The more MP, the better we'll be?
Yeah, I've been hearing that. But our fans are the best. We're lucky to have them. The NBA is a high-pressure machine, and nowadays, there's a stat for everything. I mean, everything. There's stats for every blood cell in your body. But after a while, pressure and numbers, they aren't good for you. Fans bring faith and fun back into the equation, and we're lucky to have them, period.
Very good, MP. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
MP right here.
Right here. Thank you. Whenever NBA fans think about the greatest three-point season ever, they'll think of you, MP. Where do your thoughts go when you think about your accomplishment?
To Vermont. To all those winters that seemed like they never end. I remember shooting in the cold, in the dark. Shooting till I couldn't feel my fingers. Shooting till I reached the point where I'd never have to be out in the dark, in the cold again. Looks like I've made it.
You did. Thank you.
MP, right here.
MP, I'd love to follow up on that.
MP out here breaking the single season record for three-pointers made? No surprise to me. MP's been at the top of my list to break that record. Shout out.
You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, well, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water. I think it would be a scene.
Yeah, that sounds fun.